Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On May 29th, Prodigy is dropping some fun new discs. I'm gonna go test them out for you guys. Let's see how they throw. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA here. Prodigy on May 29th is dropping some fun discs. We got the D4 in Reblend plastic. We also got the Air Spectrum D1. This should be a fun crushing disc. We also have the 750 Glimmer Feedback, one of my favorite overstable distance drivers. This thing is great on forehands, and a nice cool approach disc. We got the A5 that's gonna be in fractal, soft, ultra soft plastic. This should be a fun approach disc. I can already tell, super floppy. It's gonna be a great disc that's gonna be sticky on the greens. All right, let's go test them out. All right, if you don't know, the D1's flight numbers are 12503, and the stamp on this disc is called the Sleepwalker. These ones are in air plastic, which means they're gonna be lightweight. This one I have right here is 158 grams. Let's see how it throws. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I was thinking that was gonna be super flippy. Wow, all right. Definitely flies like the flight numbers, and since it's lighter, that thing just glides for days. Okay, now the numbers on a D4 are 12.5, -2, 2, and the stamp on this one is called Night Fang. Now this D4 is in Reblend plastic. Feels super domey. I mean, I'm looking at the parting line here, and the parting line is so low to the bottom. It's almost like at the inside rim. That usually is a pretty good indication that it's gonna be flippy, but I'm gonna treat it with respect, so I'm gonna throw it nice and flat. Let's go. Okay. If that hits the tree line, wow. Okay, that thing crushed. Definitely would not call it a -2.2. That thing is more like a -3.1. Definitely more flippy than it is stable. Now, speaking of stable, we got the feedback here. Numbers on a feedback are 9.5, -1.3. Now, in my experience, this usually is more like a 0.3 than a -1.3, but let's try it. Yeah, dead straight, 0, and then lots of fade at the end. 3, yep. Typical feedback there, 0, 3. This should be great for nice overstable backhand shots and forehands too. Last but not least, one of my favorite upshot discs from Prodigy is the A5. Flight numbers on this are 4302, and this stamp is called Twilight Tide. All right, let's check this puppy out. Is she stable? Yes, she is. She's got some glide on her too. And then look how it hits the ground and sits there. That's why you want to have a nice sticky soft disc sometimes, because it hits the ground and it doesn't go anywhere. You get 0 skip out of it. Now, Prodigy is mainly known for their putters, I would say. I mean, the PA3 has got to be one of the all-time best putters out there, but their A lineup is really sick too. Even people that I know that don't really like Prodigy, they always give mad respect to that A lineup and the PA3s. All right, now I got a little baseline on how these fly. Let's throw this Air Spectrum D1 again. Check out that cool color combo and the stamp. Super sick. We're gonna put this on a little bit of an anhyzer now that I know this is actually a lot more stable than I was thinking. Yes, little Annie fights out of it pretty quick. Wow. If you like a good controllable D1 that's not super overstable, but still has that stability, this is a great one. And it's gonna go far for you too, because it's in that lightweight plastic. All right, now the D4. This puppy, definitely less stable than I thought. So we're gonna put this on a hyzer, do a nice little hyzer flip. Oh my goodness. Wow, that thing is flippy. All right, definitely not like the flight numbers. Like I said, that parting line has a lot to do with it too. When that parting line is almost near the bottom rim, you can almost guarantee super understable. Now we got the feedback. Let's put this on a nice little forehand shot, maybe a little bit of an anhyzer. Yes, look at that fight out. All right, need to give a little bit more height, but feedback, such a really good forehand disc. All right, speaking of forehands, let's try this ultra soft A5 on a forehand. Yes, look at that, go to the left and then boom. almost no skip. This is a pretty legit lineup. I actually like all of these discs. Okay guys, so these are dropping Thursday, May 29th. You can get them at Disc Golf Deals USA. Let's do one more toss with these. All right, final throws with these. I'm gonna kind of showcase how I would use these discs. We got basket sitting almost 400 out there. I feel like this Air Spectrum D1 is gonna be perfect for laying it nice and flat, starting it about where that playground is on the right, and then having it crash in at the end. There we go. Let's have the crash in, come on. Little flare skip, yes. And we're putting, perfect. All right, now the D4, a little squirrelier than I thought, a lot more flippy. So we're gonna try this on a hyzer. We're gonna start it on the left. This thing should flip up and then even finish to the right. Let's try it. Flipped up and finish to the right. Oh, just like I said, sit down. Holy cow, that went past the basket. Wow, super cool flip up to late turn disc. It crushed, that went super far. Okay, now we moved a little closer. We're about that 325 range, which is perfect for a forehand for me. So let's do a nice little overstable forehand shot starting to the left. Yes, should have started it more to the left, shouldn't I? Wow, we're still at circle's edge there. Okay, now we moved a little closer. We're about 275-ish. So I'm gonna throw this to the right, nice and high. We're gonna have it crash down, and then since it's soft and sticky, this should crash down, hit and sit. There we go. Now we want it to hit and sit, no skip. Yep, look at that. If you get a nice soft approach disc, just like this, it'll hit and sit, and you can count on getting that birdie putt. Well guys, all four of these discs are fantastic. Like I said, the A5 and this ultra soft plastic, it's perfect for those approach shots that you want to hit and sit and not go anywhere. This D4, man, this one crushed about a good 80 feet past all these discs on that last shot. A lot of it's got to do with its super domey. You can hear the heartbeat. That low parting line makes it a lot less stable than that -2.2. But wow, fun disc. I'd like to explore this a little bit more, putting it on hyzers, getting late turns to it. This could be a great crushing long distance disc. And like I said, the feedback, as far as throwing forehands with it, such a great forehand disc. Really overstable backhand shots too. And this D1, don't let that Air lightweight Spectrum plastic fool you. This thing is still pretty stable. The fact that it's lightweight, it's gonna give you a little bit extra glide, a little bit extra distance too. And these stamps are pretty sick too. All right, these are available May 29th at Disc Golf Deals USA. Till I see you next time, peace out.